Alright, in today's video, we're going to talk about how to create explain table in Db2 So, why we need explain table? Certain Db2 commands need explain table for storing explain plan information. For example, last video when we used Db2 batch to try to create like explain plan, it is flag error saying need the explain table. Also, Db2 add a VIS, this utility command also need this few others to needed explain plan, okay, table. Traditionally, we use this DDL provided by IBM when you install the created instance Db2. However, it has certain limitations. If you review this DDL, you will see they have no login column. Also, when you run this command, if you have a Db2 parameter setting to the blocking this block those logging operations set to yes, this command will fail. Okay. And the later years, IBM provided a stop procedure. They overcome this limitation, and also they provided a better way to managing those tables. You can create, delete, migrate. Okay, so use the sys install object is the recommended way nowadays. Okay, so let's go to the Google webpage. I have two page. One, it is the IBM documentation. Let's go to the most recent one. It says creating the explain tables. It says creating those table. Here it is. You see, here it is the example. Use this sys install objects procedure. They also mentioned use the explain DDL and the location it is in the SQL lib, okay? And also here, they also mentioned if we set this block non-logged parameters to yes, and then they will not allow you to, because those certain columns called not logged, okay? So let's do a demo quick, okay? So let's go to the system I have a sample database. So let me connect to the sample database, okay? And do a quick demo, okay? So connect to sample. Let's do a list tables. So I have two tables. I want to do a query, for example, select Db2 select, let me see, do a asterisk from star from department. See, let's do a department, okay? Where, let's see, maybe, I forgot the name, maybe department name, like, for example, okay? Like department name, like O percentage. Okay, let's try this one. All right, we got one record called operation, okay? So, and let me just use, instead of use like, just make simple use equal, okay? So I'm gonna just use equal to operations. So get one record, okay? So this is the database we have. Let's see, we want to generate a benchmark for this, this query, okay? What you can do is, I don't want just write save it to a script. So you can save it to a script, a file, and then do the benchmark. Okay. So I'm just used to one-liner. So it's going to be db2 batch followed by D. So in this case, my database is called sample. Let's see what else we need. Should it be good? Let's do good. Okay, it is. And let me clean the screen so you will see more clear. Okay. So this is the Db2 batch. Okay. Take this as standard in. So and try to run this. However, it says no, not this one. There's a semicolon. Okay, let's do the semicolon. Okay, here it is. Yeah, it is right. Okay, so semicolon, you see, a successful explained, right? So no, successful run. So if you want to see, I want to see the execution plan. Okay, so let's see. I want to explain. Okay, explain. Oh, minus E. E means the execution plan. Okay, so you see here that is last time its component says the explain instance table doesn't exist. That require to generate this execution plan for this query. Okay, so let's do a list of tables. So, okay, so if I look list of table, this is the two tables I have. Okay, so let's try another command. Okay, let's see. I want to use the that another tool called Db2. That is index advisor. Okay, that is a useful one. Sometimes when you want to tune a query, but you want to use this one to help like the recommendation from this advisor. Okay, so same thing. You see, it also get an error message that says insert into this table failed because this is also one of the explain table need. So there's other Db2 tools. If you need a run to save the execution plan, you need those explain table being created. Okay. All right. So let's see. Let's go to the first one. So let's use the let's take a look at the so as I said, it is in the SQL lab miscellaneous and explain plan. Okay, let's take a look at this one. So if you go through this one, you see the first, it says create explain instance, and those primary key and so on and so forth. Okay, then there's a bunch of statements, So, however, you notice here, like use those kind of CLOB, blob. You see the keyword not logged. So that is the issue for certain environment. You don't want your object is not logged. That is the limitation for So if you go continue, there's a probably other example like that, not logged. Okay, so they're gonna create like 10 table, like 10-ish tables, and then we'll see there's a lot of like quite a few with this no log. Okay, and as I said, those creation may fail. Okay, first, people may not like this, your database having this no log. So in certain environment, let's take a look at the dbcfg. Okay, CFG for sample database. So let's get this this one. So you see by default, block non-logged, this parameter is set to no. If you run header or some other situation like db2 HADR, you might choose this one to be yes. So in this way, you cannot create those tables. Okay, so that is the limitation, and also it's not recommended. So I'm not going to demo, but I already pointed out. Let's go back to this text file. So the limitation is they have not logged column, and they may be, being, let's see, blocked by this one if this is this one set to yes. Okay, so that is let's see this one. Paste. In certain environment, if this is set to yes, they will block this running the explain plan, this table. To run this, you basically connect the database and then runs this command like this. Okay, this is what you're gonna run this one. See, connect the database. T, it is the the terminate. When you have a semicolon, okay, F is the file name. So you run this, they will create the explain table. I already did in last video. So if let's see, if we go to the last video, I have Db2 connect to TPC H 2G. So that is the database I used last time. If we do a list of tables, you will see those tables, okay? Advice table, explain table, and those are being used for the when you it's about I don't know how many you can count, but a little bit more than 10 tables, okay? So that is the table will be created, okay? Let's switch back to the sample database. And so we're going to run the store procedure, okay? So let's see. So we only have 2 tables, and then let's go back to the IBM documentation. So we're going to run this one, okay? So this is the command we're going to run. Db2 call this one, and then this one, okay? So we're going to run this command. Let's give it a try. All right, so we're going to run db2 insert, where's my insert? Okay, so insert. So let's see here. So the first parameters I just explain, okay? The second one, the C is create. If you use the D, it is the delete, okay? So then there's going to like a cast the null as a varchar, so it doesn't matter. Like for example, and you can actually remove those things instead of to cast. Just use a null, it's fine. Just like this. Let's run this. Db2 call. So another Db2. Let me remove this Db2. Okay. So we'll call this stop procedure and create those objects. Okay, so it's a return status 0. That's successful. Let's do a list tables. Where it is being created. Let's see for all. Grep advs admv. Oh, I see. So if you not specify the specific, then they create into this schema called sys2s. Okay, similar thing. It is called explain. Okay. Okay, so you see these tables. Now let's see. I want to delete it. Okay, so I want to delete it. For example, if you want to delete, just change to D. Then it's deleted. Let's do one more time. All right, so yeah, it's all gone, like explain. So let me recreate these tables. In this time, I'm going to use create in the current user. Okay, so I'm going to create it into the current schema. Let's try this one. current user, see if it works. Okay, current. Let's see. Current. Let's see. No, it doesn't. Double R. Okay, so let's start current. Current schema. Now it's created. Okay, so now let's do a Db2 list table again. You will see it's not created. Current user. Let's try one more time. Well, it may be a bug. Let's see. Current user. Maybe use. It's so quick. Doesn't make sense. Let me give. Let me pause the video for a second. Okay. All right. Let's continue. So we might encounter a bug, but I re-prepared the environment. Let's continue. Okay. So this is the database. We have two tables, and let me see. Let me retrieve the old command. Okay. So the old command, it is create. You can either use if you want to create in your current schema or current user. Here's create current schema, current user. Let's run this one. All right, so let's take a look. List the tables. Oh, it's not created. Oh, that's strange. Okay, give me 1 sec. I may find a problem. Probably don't like this one. Let's use null. Okay, null. See this one. The same thing. Why it's not taking this? Oh, not D. It should be C. Okay, there's a typo. Well, okay. So this is going to be C. Okay, so the C is going to create in the current schema or current user. And that's why kind of strange. Okay, so now if you do a Db2 list tables, you see those tables is created, so 17 tables, right? So this is the explain tables add VISE tables. Okay, so those tables is going to be used for the plan. Okay, so let me repeat this one. Let me do a D again. Okay, so let me delete it and recreate the save. Okay, let me recreate it. Use current user. Should be same. Okay, current user. Okay, so let's see. No, not D. It's a C. Okay, so delete and create. All right, so let's try list again. So you see all the tables are being created. Now let's retrieve our previous command. Let's do the add VIS. Okay, so earlier we know this is going to fail because of the asking the explain table. All right, now it is successful, right? So it says, although it didn't give any result, but it says, if you run this one and with the whatever recommended, for some reason not listed, probably encountered another bug for the for the db2 add VIS command. Okay, so let's do the same thing for the batch, db2 batch. So it'll be successful, right? So yeah, and if we want to let's see, also generate those snapshot information. You see, we also have this one. So when we run this with those information, so the information is going to populate into those explain tables. Okay, and then you can use the db2. I believe it is this format. You can use this command to get the. Let me retrieve all the command. I think we can take a look at the explain plan. Use the Db2 ex. Okay, so if we use this command, use -d sample -1. Okay, so let's see. All right, now you see that is the utility we use Db2 ex to ex explain format to get the explain plan. It's very long, you know. It's a IBM the optimizer is very complicated. You see, so when we run this one, it shows us what is the this is the statement we feed to the utility. So that is what the optimized Db2 engine is going to change, right? And then those explain plan. This is the in the graph. The other is used like plain text. Okay, it's all right. So and all right. So we basically covered this topic: how to create explain plan table, use the store procedure. We did the creation, we did delete. Also, we demoed, how this two utility use this like this one, Db2 batch, Db2 add VIS. Also, we also did a simple demo use Db2 ex FMT to extract the explain plan from those tables.